Hello, welcome to another episode of Z3 RPG Development. This is Z3 RPG 0.14.0. It's changed because I changed a bunch of plugins. Oh, it's not where it is. Here we go. These are all the updated plugins that I did. So yeah, I've also changed. This is the tower's interior, first floor. I took out some stuff over here and added the crystals as events, and I made all in here. Now this is actually a puzzle to get by this area, and I'll actually show you first how it works and then how I did it. So let's run the game. Let's continue from there. Let's go way over here. Holding on the debug button again, I mentioned last episode. I lost control. There we go. Okay, go through here. Okay, good. Now, if I push this off the path, it's going to come right back to me. The idea is to get it around here and onto this darker area. Now this is a very simple part, of course. But you can definitely use the same method in more complex puzzles. So, right now, I can't get by these crystals because they're blocked. Okay. So, I put this boulder. There we go. Now you see they're gone, and I can walk through the rest, which isn't actually ready to be walked through, but yeah. And that's a mysterious creature, that rock pile. But yeah. So anyway, that's the puzzle part. Okay, now I'm just gonna copy this map. I think. There we go. Okay. Not the whole map. Oops. I'm gonna try to just grab this section here. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm going to make a new map. Anywhere. Go into extras. New. I have no idea how big I made that when I have that one, so how much I grabbed rather. So I'll just go 50 by 50, which is way too big obviously, but here we go. Yeah, I know why that's doing that, because I don't have the same tile set, which would be exterior, I believe, or outside. There we go. Not quite, I guess. Is it outside? Yeah, it's definitely not it. Oh well, instead of guessing. Oh, there we go. It's dungeon. See, I knew it was something like that. I just didn't. I knew it was somewhere around there, rather. Alright, so I'm going to actually shrink this to 3320, 33 width by 20 high, which is probably a little bit. It's perfect, actually. There we go. Okay, so let's pretty it up a little bit here. Actually, yeah. Yeah, oops. Alright, oops, wrong button. I need to hit Control S. Okay, so now I don't have any of the events, of course. I'm going to try doing this best from memory as I can. Might take me a couple different little tries, but that's okay. Alright, so first thing we want to do is create the events to block this off so we can't get past this place. So I'm going to go into my event editor. I'm going to put any image you want here. I'm just going to use those crystals again. I believe they were under other or something like that. Oh, crystal. There we go. Nope, this is not it. We're under other two. Nope. I probably won't find them now. Wait a minute. It might have been under tile set B. There we go. Okay. Now we don't want this through. We don't need any action, any animation because they're not. I suppose we could put the stepping on, but no. Alright, so priority shames character trigger. We want this to be action button. Yep. And just change that for the heck of it. Don't have to, but okay. Now I got those, and I'm going to use the same switch that I did. You want to switch to, the reason why you want to switch is because when the puzzle's complete, it's going to switch over to here and get rid of it. I'm going to go through. You can leave that alone. Put that below characters just to be sure you can walk over it. And there we go. I got, this is the name of my switch. You can name it anything you want. It doesn't have to be in this order. But yeah. Actually, I'm going to make a whole new switch for this. So there we go, down here. Call this puzzle. Done. Okay. So when the puzzle's done, this will be deleted, or actually it'll disappear. It'll still be there, but not really. Okay, so we're just gonna copy and paste that so that you can't walk through it until the puzzle's done. So next thing I'm going to do is create my boulder, which is an event. Here we go. I like that one because it shows all the other animations when you push it around. Or it looks like it's moving anyway. Okay. Now, we're going to do this by regions. That's going to be our control. So, we'll say region 1 is the outside. This way, it's not going to be able to go past region 1. This way you can't push it all over the map. And then region 2 is going to be the endpoint. And go back to the event editor. Okay, now we're going to use conditions. The first thing we're going to do actually is store the region as a variable using this event. So what we want to do is we want to where is it? Get location info, variables, there we go, and we're going to call this region ID. Again, you can name this whatever you want, but for the sake of this, it's going to be designated by this event. Okay. This is going to be running parallel. So this is always going to run until it changes. Just copy and paste that for a minute. We'll work with page 2, the second page, in a minute. I actually don't want this on the second page, but it's alright. Okay, so new conditional branch. If variable region ID is a 1. Oh man, I kind of forgot what I did. I gotta think for a moment. Okay, we need an else statement on this too, because we want the else. Okay, so if it's 1, we are going to, where is it? It's right there. Set movement root to play this as sound effect. We'll use this one. Okay, and then we're going to move towards player. Okay, or else. And then we're going to, yeah. I know I was using the switches, the self switches, but I don't remember exactly what I did with those. Let me go back over here and refer to it. Where is it? There we are. Oh, okay. There we go. Kind of what I thought, but yeah. Okay, so we don't want to wait for this to happen, but we want to make the player wait. So we pause the player to wait. Where is it? Wait. 15 frames, which is like a quarter of a second. Here we go, and we will wait till that's finished. Okay, or else, and then you want to turn A on, and what this is going to do, no, because we don't want to do that, do we? Because that would make it move again. Yeah, it is turning it on. Why would I turn that switch on? Oh, that's why. That's right. Self switch A is triggered by player's touch. So I don't want this in parallel. I want that player touch. Good. Okay. So this will turn that on. Okay. And if it's not, you want to do the same thing. Then we're just going to put a condition for the region ID to be 2, and we'll work with that in a moment. So this we want to, on page 2, so switch A is on, and this is activated by the player touch. So basically what we're doing is we're checking the region ID here automatically. And if it's 1, it's going to move the bowler towards the player, or else it's going to switch over to 2, which is then going to be activated by player touch. By switching this self switch A on, it'll switch over to page 2, and when the player does push the bowler, there we go. We want to set this event to move. All right, first of all, we're going to play the SE. Wind 1. Okay. Then I'm going to move away from player. There. And then turn this off, which is just going to be turned right back on again, but that's okay. Oh, didn't want to quite do that, because when it's off, it's going to check this again. Now, if this is on 2, we are going to do something different. Set moving route. Play sound effect. Oh, let's see. There we go. Play that. Put the through on. Change image to none. Okay. We do want that. Good. Yeah. Okay. Now, I did forget one thing. So we also want to turn that switch on. Puzzle done on, so that these will change as well. Now this should work. If not, I might have to make some adjustments. It's actually pretty simple. I'm actually going to, oh, can't do it there. There we go. Set the player start there. Okay, can't do that because of the way the game's set up. Alright, I'm going to create an event, a teleport event in my tent, because that's where the save game is. I'm going to put that right here. Make it look like a teleporter. That would be under other. Where is it? Or switch? No, definitely not switch. Other. Here we go. Nope, it's not under other, it's under door. Is it? Yeah. Not those doors. Door 3 eggs to be exact. I like the color blue, so I'm gonna do that, put it below character, have player touch it, and when you do walk on it, it will teleport you, or transfer, whatever, to here, facing up. Okay, this is just temporary. Again, this is just for this example of how this little puzzle thing works. Hopefully I got it right. There we go. Good. Okay, so we're on that map we just made. Of course not. I of course did something wrong. So what exactly did I do? Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Don't worry about the regions on this one, I'm just checking. I'll bet I have that backwards. Nope, move toward player, okay. I think I have the weights messed up. Skip if cannot move. Oh, That's interesting. So we'll skip. There we go. Let's try it again. I think that was basically the only difference. I may have been missing something else, but... Okay, good. Yeah, it's not moving back. Okay. Like I said, I'm just working this out, so... That's why. It's not supposed to be player. It's supposed to be this event. There we go. Okay, so you move this event towards player when it's on region 1, not the player. So, and this is also supposed to be the same. This event. I forget it defaults to player, so I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah. Alright, now it should work. Unless I just want to check something real quick. Okay, good. That's on this event. Which it should be. Which that part's actually working. Can't move the player away from the player. It's going to be very difficult to do. Okay, good. Now let's go teleport over that map. And it's not moving back. Okay. I always mess this part up. I'll make sure I have everything set. It's kind of delicate. Which I do have everything set. I'm gonna have the player wait 30 frames, see what happens. Might be too little a wait. Actually, I want to see that in here. No, it says 15. Yeah, the only thing that's the only player one. So that's right. That's right. All right. Try this one more time. I was hoping that this is going to be really quick, but yeah. I think maybe the events are wrong. I mean, the regions are wrong. Let's see, regions. Region 1. Okay, it's all set up for region 1. And this should be 2. Region ID equals 1, okay. $70. Oh, no wonder. See, this is what I mean. You gotta be very careful. The info type is not the terrain tag, it is the region ID. That's why this isn't working right. I did that last time actually when I set this up. Video map. Yeah. Now it should work. I said that before, but there we go. Now it's working. There we go. So if you push it off the path, it comes back towards you. Good. So I'm going to go over this real quick. One sec. Again, right now you cannot go past here. This is going to be a little over 30 minutes. I think. There we go. And now you can go. Yeah. Alright. Now I got those set up wrong. Puzzle done, okay. I think I have to put that on parallel. I don't know. Okay, I did figure out something. This has to be put first before this. And I believe that should work. I've been saying that all along and it has not been working, so we'll see. Okay, everything but the switch is working. Both myself for a minute. So, got a basic idea. I'm going to go over this again real quick. There we go. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to work. Alright. So, again, these have to be in the right order. This has to be before this, otherwise if somehow it doesn't trigger it. I think because it's still waiting for this to finish for some reason. I guess if you took off the wait, I mean, I guess if you told it not to wait for completion, it would do it anyway. But this is basically how this is set up. This is the self switch when it's on, which is just a pushing event. So it checks all the time for these. And if it's on one, it'll push it back towards the player, make the player wait, and turn this back on over here and wait for you to push the roller again. Okay. Now if it goes off the path onto region 1, it'll push it back onto the path. When it's region 2, it activates the switch and makes it basically disappear, figuratively speaking. And these are activated by the switch. Puzzle done. And they will trend from here to here, which will allow you to walk through them. It is pretty simple. Just have to be very careful on what you do, because it's kind of delicate. So yeah, and you could apply this to do other types of puzzles, more complicated, I guess. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done stuff like this, so I mean, last few times was just basically simple things I was doing, updates and map editing and simple things. So anyway, it's going to end this episode for now. Until next time, this has been Z3RPG Development.